Hi, fourth grade. We're in our kitchen. And this is if you pick the design thinking project, then you're going to go through the process of potentially making Jell-O in order to test out a structure that you'll create with any materials that you have at home. We're going to use toothpicks and marshmallows. But if you are going to do this project, you first want to make the Jell-O. If you don't happen to have this at home, if your parents weren't able to go out and buy it, or if you just didn't have it in your cabinets, you can also use some dirt from outside and just use that to shake around once you've built your structure as well. So you will need a measuring cup, some hot water, some cold water to make your Jell-O, and a mixing spoon, as well as whatever supplies you're going to eventually use to build the structure itself. Okay, so Casey's going to help me, and he's going to help prepare the Jell-O, and it's going to have to mold in the refrigerator for at least 4 or 5 hours. Okay, so Case, come on over.
First thing we're gonna do to make our Jell-O, if you have Jell-O, like Miss Vandershoff said, you could use sand. So first we're gonna open up the packet, pour all the context in. We have cherry, so it's reddish pink. And then once all of the context is in, we will measure out some water. I also want to do it over the bowl.
I'm going to measure a cup of water. I just heated this water, so it is boiling. Please be careful with this. I don't want any injuries on my watch while you're doing science at home. And then also you need some cold water. So I'm going to add some cold water as well. And then Case is going to start to mix this up, and basically you're just mixing until it dissolves. Okay? So you can follow the directions on the
Like
container.
Miss Vandershoff was saying, we will mix until you don't feel any powder at the bottom. So once have mixed, you'll be on your way to making the next step of Jell-O.
Okay, safety tip, be careful when you put it in the refrigerator, okay guys?
Fourth grade, you're gonna try to get it into this nice syrupy like red water. We're using cherry Jell-O, but whatever flavor you have, make it sure there's no like powder at the bottom. You can feel with the spoon, and once done, you can put it into the refrigerator.
Oh boy.
And then leave it for 4 or 5 hours. Building my structure here, and what I've been using is marshmallows and toothpicks. In the morning tomorrow, which is in a few seconds, you guys are gonna watch me and Miss Vandershoff test the project.
All right, you guys, we hope that you enjoy this project. I really want you to use your own creativity to make your building prototypes. And remember, you can show them off on Adobe Sparks or on Flipgrid. Looking forward to seeing them. We'll show a little bit about testing it out tomorrow, but we really want you to build your prototype. Remember, you can fail forward. If it doesn't work, you can build. Now we're going to
test out our prototypes.
So I built mine more out of tape and some longer skewers and toothpicks that I had. So Case, go ahead and test it out. Uh-oh. So I need to make some modifications. All right. We really just want you to be able to have fun and enjoy this. And remember that your first prototype might, and there goes mine, might not work out quite the way that you had intended. So don't be afraid to fail forward and try something a little bit different to see how to make yours more sturdy. Okay? Say bye, Case.
Bye.